You've got someone in your energy who has been confiding to someone very close to them that the feelings that they have for you are more than surface level. This energy of you are the one. It feels like they have had that conversation with somebody or maybe like a group of people to get some advice about how to proceed at this point going forward in this connection. This is somebody who is maybe getting ready to introduce you to their family, not just as like, hey, this is someone that I'm dating, but that they're almost kind of, preparing these people like things are very serious between the two of you. They think that they have found the person that they want to marry, that they want to be with long term. This is like a very serious connection. And so they're setting the stage, doing that kind of like preparation work as far as the idea that other people have about you so that you will be well received into their life in a deeper sort of way than you have already experienced, like a role within it, because they want to make sure that the ways in which they intend to sort of nurture and cherish you and this connection, that other people that are important to them in their life are on board with that as well. This may also be somebody that, again, is like opening up to or confiding in certain people, just to kind of like share that, to make that sort of a reality for themselves beyond how it's been kind of processed internally. They've thought about this and now they are speaking life into that. They are speaking that out loud as kind of like a prelude to expressing that to you in some sort of way. And it feels like whoever this is or this group of people are that this person has been like talking to, they're very much in support of this connection. The way that this person describes you, the way that this person kind of gets when they talk about you, or maybe even changes that have taken place in this person since they first connected with you, since you've been getting to know one another, you've been dating, the relationship has been evolving. This is something where the people that are close to them, that care about them, have noticed this is somebody who is changing for the better thanks to your influence, thanks to the influence of this connection. This is somebody that may have been kind of like jaded as far as love is concerned, or they were just a little pessimistic. They didn't want to get their hopes up because they'd been let down before. And you've brought like some kind of light back into this person's eyes that had been sort of dimmed or diminished for a very long time. And people in their life are noticing that. And so now that they are kind of putting a name and a face to, what might have been just kind of like sort of a secretive energy, like this person been a little bit quiet about that, as far as like having met someone, things becoming very serious, or if these people like knew about you, this individual might have just been, very kind of quiet about that, like not sharing a whole lot. Now they're opening up though, and so you've got a lot of people in this person's corner who are grateful that they have connected with you. They're seeing you as a very positive influence. This is something where you are about to experience kind of like a deeper aspect of this person's affection for you, but that also brings with it a lot of gratitude and kind of congratulatory energy from people in their life as well, who are very excited to meet you, who are very excited to get to know you, who are very much in support of this connection continuing to be pursued by this individual very seriously. We also have be patient with me, please. So it feels like at this stage of the connection, this is somebody that wants to take some time to kind of like move very slowly, do things the right way, because something has kind of expanded within them emotionally speaking. And they are very certain that you are somebody that they see long-term future potential with. This may be somebody that is trying to almost kind of slow down at this particular point, because they are trying to kind of build up the sense of anticipation. Maybe they're getting ready to propose to you, or in some sort of way kind of make the relationship between the two of you more official, but not as something that they just want to like try on for size or, see if that's something that works for now. But it's kind of like they take commitment very seriously. So whatever it is that they are kind of like getting ready to say or to present to you, or like a conversation they want to get started, that brings with it kind of all of this sort of bigger potential of, you take this next step forward with one another, and, that is a very serious thing. You take this next step forward with one another, and it brings forth long-term implications. So this is somebody that wants to make sure, that they are not kind of uncertain, that any kind of fears within, maybe fears of commitment that were kind of left over from past heartbreaks, or, anything where they may just feel the sense of like their search for love or true love or the person they're going to marry. They're kind of feeling that that search is over, that they've met that person, and they didn't feel that way when they first met you. There might have been a chemistry and it might have been like very compelling, but something has changed within them where they now see you from this perspective of, you carry so many of these qualities that aren't just satisfying to them in the here and now, but these are the kind of things that like this person really wants to have in their life long term. You bring such a beautiful experience into their life and into the lives of others as they've like seen you interact with other people, that they don't want to kind of like miss out on the opportunity to link your lives together with one another in a more serious way. And so this is somebody that is trying to not just be like nonchalant or impulsive as far as like that next step is concerned, but it's like a very important thing, because it feels like when they pull you in closer, when they express this kind of truth that has developed inside of them, that's something that they don't want to backtrack from. That's not the kind of thing that they just want to be kind of an experiment or an exploratory thing. It's like they're very certain, and they're getting a lot of encouragement from people in their life at this point to really trust that instinct within, so that when that conversation takes place between the two of you, it's something that you can almost like hear the words that they say or the action steps that they take, but they want to make sure that you're able to like read that in their energy as well, that you can see it in their eyes, just how much love it is has developed for you, that they anticipate will only grow with time. It feels like this is somebody also that has never felt so certain, before about another person. It's not just like, oh great, I found someone that I'm compatible with or it works. It's kind of like you're the person that they've been waiting for, they've been waiting to meet, they've been searching for, they've been hoping to find, and now that that moment has arrived, this is somebody that's just like taking a moment to sit with the reality of that feeling. It's an emotional certainty, but this is somebody that's also really tapped into their higher self at this point in time. It's almost like time stops when they sit and think about this and kind of like, okay, I'm not just sitting in front of a person that I enjoy spending time with, but I'm sitting in front of my future wife, or I'm sitting in front of my future husband. I'm having experiences with somebody that I will be with for the rest of my life. Like they're thinking about it in very serious terms like that. And so they're kind of like taking a moment for the sacredness of this kind of prelude period of time, this, right before that big conversation, right before everything changes for the better between the two of you. We also have, you're the only one who truly gets me. Yeah, so this person sees you are really good for them. You bring out the best in this person. You bring out a side of them that it feels like other people might have caught little glimpses of, but with you, they can just be themselves. There's like a silent understanding between the two of you. You connect energetically speaking. They don't have to try so hard to be anyone other than who they are. On the good days and the bad days, it works between the two of you. Times where there may have been like misunderstandings or, a little bit of kind of dissonance in your connection with one another, you're both able to kind of like regroup, bring it back around. You keep gravitating towards one another, and that is very important for this person. They understand that they might not be the easiest person to be with or to get along with at all times. They're human, we all have our moods, our ups and downs, but they see that there's a lot of kind of like mutual interest and the ability to really work with one another through the ebb and flow of those experiences. This is someone that has a lot of gratitude for your presence in their life, especially during some tough times that they may have had recently, that you could have known about, or things that they kind of just kept to themselves. And like spending time with you, even just getting like a little message from you, thinking about you, it's kind of like it lifted their spirits in such a way that they see that you are this light, you are this lighthouse that like draws them out of the darkness and back to themselves. You remind this person that, even though life can be stressful, it shouldn't be so hard. You help to remind this person to kind of like go easy on themselves, to just kind of relax, to smile, to have fun. You bring out the best in this person. And again, this is somebody that other people in their life have like noticed that as they're having these conversations with these other people about you and kind of what they're intending moving forward. These individuals, it feels like a lot of them are even acknowledging that, like they are a better version of themselves since they've connected with you. They're easier to get along with. They're more optimistic. The light has come back on in this person's eyes that might have been very dim for quite some time due to various factors and reasons. So there's a lot of people that are kind of just like, you need to lock this in. You need to make this official. Don't let this one get away. So you have a lot of support. This connection has a lot of support from people you might not have even met yet, who care about this individual and see that you are someone who's a very positive influence, a force for good in their life. And this person is also very much aware of that. We also have, I want to talk to you. Yeah, so there's like a big conversation that is in the works with you. Nothing bad. It is something absolutely good. But in the meantime, this is somebody that really looks forward to interactions that you have with one another. You are the highlight of their day. Even if there are times where, your schedules don't really allow for the two of you to have like a whole lot of time to hang out or to talk, like little messages back and forth, little things that just like let this person know you're thinking of them or that you're there, or things that they kind of like send you, or they have just kind of like a quick minute to sort of touch bases with you. Those interactions, they mean so much more to this person than you even realize. This is somebody that is so grateful to have you in their life, to have you as a part of their world. Like they can't imagine not having your essence, your energy, just the beauty of all that you are as part of their daily experience. This is somebody that, wants to talk about the future. They want to make those plans. They don't just want to kind of make promises and never follow through on that. This is somebody that, wants to kind of like open up that discussion to more serious long-term things between the two of you and have some kind of a corresponding sort of change in their actions beyond just talking about these things, that lets you know when they're making these promises, they're following through on that. When they're taking these steps forward, they intend to be very consistent with that. You have definitely caused this person to like fall in love with you. This is somebody that has like a mutual amount of attraction. They might even be like more attracted to you than you are to them. There's a lot they've been holding within up to this point in time as far as like emotions are concerned. But don't worry, this is not someone that's just gonna like keep that to themselves. They do want to express that to you. They do want to, sing your praise and let you know just how meaningful you are to them, how much they enjoy having you in their life, how much this relationship, this connection, wherever you're at with one another, how much of a positive influence it has had upon them. And also, this is somebody that wants to make sure that you know that they're not just kind of like in this for whatever and just keep it open, keep it casual. This is somebody that wants exclusivity. They want to lay claim to you. They want to officially be your person. This is somebody that wants to marry you. They look forward to, doing life with you. They look forward to watching time pass with you, growing old with you, having experiences with you. This is somebody, that is very certain that you are the one. You are the one that they are meant to be with. You are the one that is in their life at this particular point in time. Not just as, somebody who happens to, have certain qualities that are compatible with what they've been looking for, that works well with aspects of them, but that you are the total package in many ways that they are aware of, and in many ways that they look forward to discovering as the years continue to unfold for the two of you together. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. Like or comment to claim these energies. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content that I put out here. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link for that below. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.